Hey, Red, Jerome, Gunfight. How's it going, guys? I'm just getting this set up here on my laptop real quick. But, Jerome, dude, I'm super happy you had an awesome stream last night. Very, very happy, man. You deserve it. Let's see. I'm going to hop over to something. Hey, Mr. Pokey, how's it going, bud? Cannabis. That's how it goes, dude. Hey, you're good. You're good, Jerome. Thanks for being here, man. Seriously. Let me hop over here. Just getting everything set up here on the laptop. Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good. It's a Saturday morning. I get to hop on here with you guys, and yeah, very happy. Okay, so I'm just putting a poll up real quick, guys. Sig P320 or the High Point? We'll see what people think today. Got any new guns? Nothing new yet. I did just get an email that Exotic Ammo is sending me a couple launchers, so I don't know when they'll get here, but so my wife watches the kids. Normally I would try to do it if like they're doing a nap or like when the two oldest ones are in school, but it's Saturday, so my wife was kind enough to watch the kids. You'll probably hear them out there. They're watching Finding Dory or something. But anyway, let's see. But yeah, so Exotic Ammo sent me an underbarrel 37 millimeter launcher, kind of like that, but like it looks more like an M203. So I'm gonna put it on that Beretta. And then they're also sending me like a tactical version of this. So I don't have any SVDs. I do have that PSL right there though. So guys, we're almost at 61K 800. I think we'll probably hit 62 by the end of this stream. We'll see. But Finding Dory, I don't think I've watched. Obviously, I've watched Finding Nemo. I grew up watching that, but yeah. Let's see, guys. I'm sure we'll get some more people in here in a couple minutes. Typically, it takes about, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes before we get more and more people. Yes, I do have a suppressor. It is right here. It's an Omega 9K on my B&T GHM9. It's a good one. I like it. Then we got the British P14 Enfield right here. I forget what this was made. I want to say Remington, but it's ERA, but I can't remember exactly. My gut wants to say Remington though. Okay. And then I got to get a mount for this LPVO right here. I'm going to throw that on the Daniel Defense. And then once the tactical version of that gets here, I'm probably going to put one of these red dots on that. So we'll see. Hey guys, it seems like we're getting some more people in here. Thanks for being here in the live stream. I appreciate you guys. If you guys like what you see, double tap that screen. It really does help. Leo, how's it going, bud? All right. It's a good Saturday. I figured I'd hop on here and hang out with you guys. Answer any questions you guys got. So feel free to throw it in the chat. Any questions you got, I'll do my best to answer it. Let's see, guys. Okay. Scoot, I think I am allowed a laser pointer. I think it just doesn't show up as well as this does. Now, I'll try it out though. Definitely. Hey, good morning. Don't call me radio. M1s, yes, I do have an M1 carbine right there. This is an Underwood M1 right beside the M1 Garand. You said the High Point's winning. Oh, man. I figured that would be just like, people would like battle it out in the comments. So, okay. Okay, you're at a car dealership. Dude, anytime I went to a car dealership, I don't think I've always been there like a couple hours. It takes forever. So, hey, Claudio, thanks for being here. Yeah, I was in Afghanistan. I wasn't in Iraq, though. Crawford, thanks for being here. I appreciate you, man. So we got the live subscriber count. So as you guys hit that sub button, it'll go up. I think the goal is to hit 62 by the end of this stream. I think we can do it. Hey, Gunfight, have a good one, bud. The gold one, yeah, the gold one's a little bit ridiculous, right? Yep, so it's not the Yeet cannon. This one's just the C9. Gaming, I wish I could. YouTube is really weird about that. Hey, Jay, I'm good, bud. Hopefully you're good, too. Hey, thanks for whoever just subscribed. I saw that. I saw it. Jay, hopefully you're doing good, man. Let's see, guys. If you got any questions, throw it in the chat. I'll do my best to answer it. Absolutely. Double tap that screen, guys. It really does help. It really does. So this is what is this? Colt SP1. Okay, Mr. Polky, I've stopped by a few airports in Germany. I think I stopped in Ramstein. I don't know how you say it. And then Munich, but I've never actually left the airport, so I don't feel like it really counts. Let's see, guys. No, they're all real, not airsoft or anything like that. All real. What gun in your wall do you think is the heaviest? Without a doubt, the HK SR9T is the heaviest, for sure. That thing is super heavy. So 7.62 by 51 NATO. I want to say it's probably 20. I need to weigh it, to be honest. Like and subscribe. Theo, thanks, bud. Yeah, guys, like and subscribe. If you guys got any questions, throw it in the chat. I'll do my best to answer it. But, all right, we got a Daniel Defense M4 V7 Pro right there. Federal Riot Gun. PSA Stizen. Beretta ARX. This is the oldest thing I've got. This Japanese musket right here. Hey, we're good, SL. We're good, man. Hopefully you're good. Yes, exactly. Don't call me Redo. Very, very true. What's my favorite? One of my favorite rifles, SVT-40. Shotguns, that Trink shotgun. Handguns, not for usefulness, but Desert Eagle. It's very impractical, a little bit ridiculous, but man, I still love it. 50 Action Express, it's a good one. Which is better for hunting? It depends on what you're hunting. Gaming, I would say small game, something like a 22. Probably what I would pick is like that Settler right there. That's a 22 lever action. So if I'm going for like squirrel, rabbit, something like that, that's what I would go for. Now, if I'm doing something more like deer, if I wanted to use one of my old things, I guess, I feel like I could use one of these Mosins, probably, but I don't really do much hunting. I'll get into it eventually, though. Okay, Brooklyn, so I got to be careful about how I answer with numbers, but this is a Beretta ARX 100 chambered in 223-556. Afghan King, you know it, buddy. You know it. The Deagle's up here, so I think that answers your question. Dad taught me with a 22 bolt. Okay, nice. Dan, yeah, so that's exactly what I've got. That's what I got these for. I teach my kids with these, and I think the KSA Cricket is a great option because it's a single shot, got a lot of safety features, so definitely good for like kids, like first like guns and stuff like that to teach them. Obviously, I don't just let them have these. I take them to the range with them, and I'm supervising them the whole time. But okay. Hey guys, thanks for 802. I appreciate that. I think we'll probably hit 62K by the end of this stream. We'll see. But I appreciate all you guys for being here. Double tap that screen if you don't mind. It really does help. So this right here, I'll show you some other stuff. Type 14 Nambu right here. It's a World War II handgun chambered in 8mm Nambu. Hey, SL. Thanks, brother. Thanks for that 5. Let me go ahead and heart that and like it. Thanks for sharing your collection with us. Much love from the UK. SL, thanks, brother. Seriously. I love answering questions and talking about this stuff with you guys. So, Okay, but we're gonna get you that ping right now. So if you guys are new to the channel, anytime we get super chats, stuff like that, we do an M1 Garand ping as a thank you. So SL, this one's for you, bud. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. Okay, let's see. Get that back on the wall. Good to go there. Move this thing real quick. Now, guys, if I miss a super chat, please let me know, because I don't want to. Don't want to miss it. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm going to pull you guys back off. Absolutely, Afghan. Absolutely. Respect from Scotland. Hey, thanks for being here, Mr. Pink. I really do appreciate that. The loudest one I've ever shot. That's a good question. Trying to think. That one's pretty loud. 4570 out of that like small thing right there. Probably that. Haha, appreciate it, but I give not to... Hey, SL, thanks, bud. Tiffany, how's it going? Thanks for being here. I know this is kind of... probably catches people off guard whenever they're scrolling random lives. But I appreciate you guys for being here. I know there's a lot of lives you guys could be watching, but you're here with me. Thanks. Desert Eagle. Yeah, I can show you the Desert Eagle. Also, thanks, guys. I see you guys are subscribing. I really appreciate that. Desert Eagle, 50 Action Express, gold Tiger Stripe. I need some more 58E. I'll probably get some more ammo coming up soon and then get it out to the range. We'll see. I'm constantly running out, so. Mr. Pink, thanks. Seriously. Yeah, guys, double tap that screen. Don't call me ready. I believe it. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, we can get it to 200 likes. I know we can. Even notification got tired of trolling. It's okay. Yeah, hey, absolutely. But thanks for being here, guys. Hey, that ARX reminds me of the AR-160 from COD. So yeah, this one's just the ARX 100. So yeah, it's 223556. One of my favorites, though. Let's get some W's in the chat for all motor. You heart that and like it, bud. We'll get you that ping. So anytime we get donations, we do an M1 Garand ping as a thank you. So this one's going to be for you, bud. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, buddy. Seriously. You are helping support the channel. I'm trying to do this full time, so you guys, honestly, like I've gotten so much support. I started this really about 6 months ago, so you guys have gotten us to nearly 62K subs, so very, very appreciative, guys. Okay, A5. I don't have an A5, but I do have a Remington Model 11, which is essentially the same. It's a World War II riot gun. I mean, it's like identical, but yeah, so I guess I can show you. US marked, military finish. Got another US marking up there, so. Your buddy's got an SKS. Nice, nice. So I love my Yugo SKS. And, what do we got? Hey, Don't Call Me Radio. Awesome collection. Thanks, brother. Thanks for that 20. Let me heart that and like it. Let's get some W's in the chat for Don't Call Me Radio. Seriously, dude, I appreciate that. All right, let's go ahead and get you that ping, bud. Sorry, I know it's a little bit shaky as I try to get it in the tripod, but all right, bud, this one's for you. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. I really appreciate all you guys. You guys been donating like crazy. Okay. Let's get that put back up here. We are good to go. Make sure I didn't miss any of you guys. Okay. Now, if you guys like what you see, double tap that screen. I appreciate you all for being here. I see this is going up. I'm sure we'll hit 62K probably in the next, I don't know. Well, probably by the time I end this live, we'll see. 50s. I do have a 50 Action Express Desert Eagle, but no like rifles in 50. Pan, none of those either. Revolvers, you want to see? So this is a Colt Army Special made in 1913. It's chambered in 38 Special. I believe some of these were used in World War I. Don't quote me on it, though. This is the Earl. This is just a 22 Magnum. Hey, Rizzler, how's it going, bud? I hope you don't have a P320. So I've got an M17, which is basically the same thing. So, but I don't carry it or anything. And what else do we got? Here's a Rock Island M206. That's a 38 special. One of my favorite, like, entry level revolvers. The 206 is awesome. This is probably one of my older revolvers, the 1864 Smith & Wesson Model 2. This is a Civil War revolver that Union soldiers would typically get with their own, like, money, I guess. Now, we do have the Judge right here. Taurus Judge in 45 Colt and 410. Heritage Barkeep in 22. Heritage Settler, or I always say that. Heritage Rough Rider in 22. The Heritage Settler is right there. So that's why I keep messing it up. Now, I do have a few more things. A few more things over there, but also here's a random, what's a Lafayette revolver? I'm saying that wrong. It's an old Tranter patent spur trigger revolver. I forget what that is. It's like a not super old. It looks old because it's beat up, but then here's like an old. I guess that'd be a cap lock, not a flintlock. I don't think I have any flintlocks. I've got another cap lock musket right here. So how did I lose my arm? That's a good story. How much did? I want to answer that, but like YouTube is so weird about numbers, guys. Very weird. Okay. Okay, like the pink one. Are you talking about this one, the purple? This is the SIG 938. It's a 9mm, or you might be talking about that one right there, the KSA Cricket. So these are KSA Crickets right here. I've got them for my kids. So I teach them how to, like, gun safety and all that at the range and stuff. So thank you for not putting the sword on the floor. Absolutely, SL. I can't remember. Was it you who suggested that? Because I now I leave it up here because I didn't even think about that. But let me heart that and like it. And let's get you a ping. But yeah, no, definitely a good suggestion. I try to implement good suggestions. But yeah. So anyway, here's a ping for you, bud. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, buddy. All right. Let's throw that back on the wall. Okay. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, you had a duck foot. Nice, Bob. Those are cool. I think they're pretty cool. Clyde, I don't think I have any of those. So, nothing in that. Hey, Sarma, how's it going, bud? Destiny, it's definitely a fun day taking all these to the range. Well, some of them. Taking all of them to the range is kind of a feat. Pioneer Arms, I don't think I've heard of them. I don't. So Pan, sometimes I do leave the guns out here, like whenever I know I'm gonna do a stream. Otherwise, I'll put them all up. I typically put them in gun socks. I've got some cases for some of them, like over here. And then I'll put them in the closet and all that. But yeah. Let's see. SL, I appreciate you. Okay. Gold Tiger Stripe. Yep. It's a little bit ridiculous, but I feel like Pablo Escobar anytime I take this to the range. And if I see anybody at the range that hasn't shot a Desert Eagle, I try to let them shoot it too. Okay. Yeah, no, Pan, it's a good problem to have, not gonna lie. Okay, what is the most fun? What do I think is the most fun to shoot at the range? Good question. So that M1 carbine's really fun. The suppressed GHM9 is really fun. Dude, that right there might be one of the most fun. That 37mm launcher, the thump and all that, it's awesome. Now, I think my answer would have to be that Springfield trapdoor. So, whenever you shoot it, it's a single shot 45-70. That there's a breech that opens up like a trapdoor, and then the casing flies out. And it kind of sounds like an M1 Garand ping in a way, the way the brass hits. But Cody, got any fun plans for Labor Day? Not really. I'm probably going to go to the range, film a video, do some homework and all that. But other than that, probably not. Steve, I'll just pull out like a Gatling gun or something. I don't know. I don't have any of those yet, but we'll have to think. I'll have to think on it, man. Hey, Bob, my family has a long military career. My grandpa served in the USS Arizona. Oh, man. Bob, so I saw the Arizona when I was in Hawaii. That's a very humbling experience for sure. But first off, thanks for that $5. Let me heart that and like it. Let's get some W's in the chat for Bob, and we'll get you the ping, bud. But that's awesome. Let's get you the ping. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. But yeah, if anybody visits Oahu, definitely suggest going to Pearl Harbor. That's it's an awesome experience. All right. The Navy runs like boats and stuff that take you out to the memorial, and you can stay there as long as you want. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, W Bob. Currently in Mexico. No, I believe it's Steve. I believe it. I had some people email me trying to get me to, I don't know, just some weird stuff. But where are the AR-15s? I'll show you. We've got Colt SP1 right here. So that's like my retro AR. We've got the Daniel Defense, M4 V7 Pro, and the Beretta ARX. So that's what I got, I guess. Michael, 303s, P14 Enfield, Ross Rifle Mark II. What else do I got? I feel like I got something else. Oh, Lee Enfield, duh, right there. What was that next to the Daniel Defense? Okay. So right here you've got the Federal Riot Gun. This is a 37 millimeter launcher. And so it's got, here's some shells, right, or some canisters. These are flashbangs, 37 millimeter and all that. So Exotic Ammo sent me out that, and they're sending me out a couple more launchers. They're going to send me an underbarrel one that can go, I'm going to put on that, and then like a tactical version of this one right here. So anyway, hey, Ironside, thanks, bud. Personally don't have a Ruger PC 9mm, but maybe eventually. Should I get a Glock or AR-15? I'm in Norway, so I can't carry. Well, okay, finger probably, it just depends on what you want. If you like handguns more or rifles more, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, getting AR-15 is what Iron Sight Mike says. I mean, that would be good too. But, yeah. Let's see, guys. Carlia, how's it going? Nico, hey, don't worry about, man, SL, I got to give you a ping, bud. Don't worry about doing a ping. Happy to support. Thanks, bud. Seriously. I appreciate you. Let's get some dubs in the chat for SL. You really are supporting, man. I do appreciate it. But if not for you, I'll do the ping for everybody else too. So this ping is for everyone, courtesy of SL. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, guys. Thanks all of you guys for being here, for watching, liking, subscribing. I couldn't do it without you guys, honestly. Okay. Let's see, guys. Make sure I didn't miss anything. So yeah, I probably won't be able to keep up with the chats. I definitely miss a lot. But as far as super chats, I don't miss any of those. I make sure I read them all and all that kind of good stuff. But okay, guys, thanks for 61K 850. I think we'll definitely hit 62K in a few minutes. Well, maybe not a few minutes. Maybe like 30 minutes. We'll see. Okay, guys, pink guns, a bit girly. So I don't know if you're talking about this one. This one's a SIG 938. That's my wife's. And then these are for my kids. These right here. I teach them gun safety and all that. So yeah. Dakin. Thank you. Colt 1917. So Clyde, I don't have any of those. I do have a Colt 1911 made in 1917, but yeah. No Walther P38s, Pan. Maybe eventually, though. I think those are awesome. You want to see the SMLE? Absolutely. Right here. One of my favorites. Favorite bolt actions for sure. This is a World War I, #1, Mark III. So, very cool. Rizzler. I've seen the headlines. I haven't actually looked into it yet. So, I do plan to look into it, and then I'll be able to give you more of an answer. So, let's see. No C96s yet, but we'll get there. We will get there, guys. What's a Mauser? So this is a Spanish Mauser, 1916. That's the only Mauser I think I've got. But when I was 5, my grandpa told me, no, absolutely, Bob. Absolutely. So like biggest thing I could say to you guys is like don't think that you're like by getting all of this stuff you're gonna feel fulfilled or like happy or whatever. Maybe not happy. Just like typically what I would always do is be like, oh, I just need this shotgun and then I'll be good. And that's not how it works really. So they're all just like material possessions. They're not gonna fulfill you or anything. Sure, it can be fun to take the range, but I don't know. I'm not trying to get all deep on everybody, but we can't take any of this with us at the end, I guess. So, Edwina, it's all legal. This is totally allowed. So, anyway, um, yeah, that's true, Pan. That's true. What kind of Walther is that? The barrel looks different than the normal one. So, are you talking about this? This one's a PA63. Now, this one's a weird one. This is a Croatian PHP MV9. So it's like a Beretta M9 and a Walther P38 put together. A very weird one. Yeah, Aiden, I do like the M1 Garand. It's a good one. I like it. But at the end of the day, it's just a thing. So got a few other things. B&T GHM9 Omega 9K suppressor, British P14 infield. Hey Bob, thanks for sending that, bud. Beretta ARX, PSA Stuyzen Federal Riot Gun. This is a Daniel Defense M4 V7 Pro. This is an old musket, Japanese musket, and a few other things, guys. Let's see. Oh, sorry, guys. I was missing the... my thing wasn't... My chat wasn't going up. Okay. Do I have 4570 Henry? I don't. I've got a Springfield trapdoor right there. I've got a Remington rolling block and a Bond Arm Cyclops. So all those are in 4570. Okay, guys. Now, this is what I call a man's room. Hey, thanks, Blueberry. Any conversion? No, I don't think I have any of those. Hey, Shadow, how's it going, man? Yep, we got the Bison clone down there. It's the PSA Stuyzen. It's a 9mm. Definitely a cool one. Which one do I drop the most? I have dropped the High Point on accident. So the gold one's a Desert Eagle. It's a 50 Action Express. Ridiculous, but I like it. Carson, so this is an HK SR9T. So HK made it like this with the SG1 parts. They tried to skirt the assault weapons ban, I believe. They ended up getting banned anyway, so this one's a pre-ban. It says made in West Germany right there. It's got the PSG1 pistol grip, trigger pack. As you can see, the trigger. Hey, Alex, thanks for that $10. I have a hot take. I view guns like cars. They never really make much improvement. I don't like guns because I want to see something new and special. No, I understand that. First off, let me heart that and like it. Let's get some W's in the chat for Alex. Yeah, I would say in a way, you know, firearms technology right now seems like it's just, I don't know, maybe it seems like it's stagnant. I don't know. Who's like innovating and stuff like that. I'm sure maybe we'll see some more stuff in the future, but I get what you mean. Let's see. It seems like they're all just kind of barely like going forward, I guess. I don't know. But I know what you mean. So let's get some W's in the chat again for Alex, and we'll get you that M1 Garand ping, man. Seriously, thanks for donating. But yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this ping, man. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, Alex. All right. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything, guys. Because it's hard to keep up with the chats, but I keep up with all of the super chats. Bob, I see you. Have I seen a hexagon shotgun? I haven't, Bob. Let's get some W's in the chat for Bob. Let's get you a ping right now. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. Okay. Let's see, guys. Make sure I'm not missing anything else. We're good. I'm going to put this back on the wall. I'll pick you guys up. Off the tripod, I mean. Okay. Making me pick a yeet can, James. I'm sorry. I figured a lot of people would not really, I don't know. No 3D printed stuff yet, but I think I'll get one. I'll figure that out soon. Reborn, honestly, not afraid of Well, okay, that's not true. I am afraid of the ocean, sharks, stuff like that. But this stuff is all old, so like it's not like if something goes wrong, like somebody breaks in, I'm probably not going to grab any of these. Maybe that shotgun, but for me, it's more about the history. I really, really like to. It's just cool to hold a piece of history in your hand. Okay, it's so boring to see the 15th version of an AK or M16. Yes, but because nostalgia. Don't even get me started on Glock. No, I get that, Alex. And that's honestly, that's kind of why I like the old stuff. Like, that's just so unique, and like you just don't really see it now. It jams a lot, but same with that. Like, I feel like that's pretty unique as well. Just a lot of random stuff. Like maybe this right here, like the Steyr SPP, this old revolver. So yeah, I get what you mean though, man. So that's why honestly I don't have a ton of like ARs. I've got maybe three, and they're all vastly different from each other, at least aesthetically. So okay, let's get some W's in the chat for Alex, and dude, we'll get you that M1 Garand ping right now. So here we go. Thanks again for subscribing, for liking, donating, everybody. Alex, 3, 2, 1. Thanks, bud. All right. Now, guys, let me make sure I'm not missing any. Because, yeah, keeping up with the chat is going to be, like, impossible. We got, like, 500 people in here, but Super Chats, I read all of them. So, hey, guys, thanks for 61K, 900 subscribers. I see we just passed that. Let me take you guys off. I really do appreciate that. Yes, Pan, I do. I don't know how you say it. I always say Berthier. Right there. Oh, my hand's upside down. Right there. Yep, guys. Hey, Micah, you're here, man. I was worried somebody banned you. I'm glad to see you're here. Jake, yep, we do the ping anytime we get super chats. So we've done a few. Today. Mara, how's it going? He's fake. Is that the fake Micah saying? L Mike. Uh-oh. What's going on with the mic? Is the mic working, guys? Can you hear? Oh, now I see Micah. My bad. I understand what you mean now. Okay. No Tech 9s. No Tech 9s. So if there's a fire, which one are you... Like, which one am I saving? Hey, I'm inventing a new gun. Bob, I'm here for it. I'll be your first guinea pig. Let me heart that and like it. Let's get some W's in the chat for Bob. Thanks, Bob. 3, 2, 1, and ping. Thanks, Bob. All right, guys. Let's throw this back up here. If you guys like what you see, just double tap that screen, guys. No flamethrowers yet. We'll get there though, I promise. All right. Okay, I didn't miss any super chats or anything. Anyway, I've got to go now. Hey, you're good, Pan. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a great day. Battle belts. I need one. I don't have one yet. So no flamethrowers. I do have like a launcher. I've got a few more launchers coming from Exotic Ammo. But hey, Devin, you're back, bud. Thanks. BB guns. I do have some BB guns. I kind of taught my kids on those first before we... Because I take them to the range with these little KSA crickets. I definitely suggest these if you're trying to teach like a young one how to shoot, gun safety, stuff like that. Okay, so how legal are launchers? So that's a good question. This is a 37 millimeter. It's not considered to be anything. You can get this at Exotic Ammo, or not this specific one. You can get other ones at places like Exotic Ammo, and they can just go straight to your door. You can think of it as essentially the same as like getting an airsoft gun. I've got like flashbangs and stuff. The way they market it is like for pest control, like animal control and stuff. So anyway. What's most expensive? Okay, the thing that's worth the most is this Trinx shotgun right here. That's a Winchester Model 1200. That's the most valuable. Second most is this one right here. The HK SR9T. How dangerous is it going to be? What exactly, Devontae? No Uzis. I'd love to have one. The closest thing is a Steyr SPP right here. Now the Winchester's in 12 gauge. Abdullah, yep, they're all real. All these are real. Hey, thanks guys. We're about to hit 62K. I appreciate all you guys. Yep, all these are real, guys. Hey, Emily, how's it going? Dude, Walt, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. Thanks for being here, everybody. Getting a lot of people in the stream. Stopping in for that sub count. You got it, DeBoss. So I think we'll probably hit 62K the next, I don't know, 20. Hey, Last Dono. Thanks for the $5, Alex. What needs to be done to make real innovation? They can't do much without overcomp. I don't know. I'm certainly not a gun inventor, or like I'm not very good with gunsmithing and all that, like trying to innovate. I don't know, man. I don't know. We just need some like Star Wars blasters. I have no idea, Alex, but I'm sure someone's working on it. Just like who's the next John Moses Browning is the question. So, but let's get some W's in the chat for Alex, and I'll get you that ping, bud. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. Okay. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss anything, guys. I don't think I did, but okay, we're good. So all these are legal. They are all completely legal. So Alan, if you do a live with guns, you have to not touch them. If you touch them, it's against the live stream rules. I made that mistake the very first time that I did a live. I didn't know that because I was used to making videos where you can pick them up. On lives, you can't touch them. You can't even really point at them. This is our workaround for pointing. So if you point it, or if you touch it or pointed at it, they probably thought you picked it up. And so that would be an issue. Nice high point. Hey, thanks. Thanks, buddy. High point C9. Yeah, Harris, it's prohibited to touch them on a YouTube live. So what was my favorite gun in the military? Handgun wise, the M9. I love that thing. It's beautiful. But I'm trying to think. I like taking the M240 to the range. I'm glad I didn't have to carry it, but anyway. Hey, Bob, thanks for sending the GGs and DeBoss. Yeet, exactly. If you guys haven't checked out DeBoss Firearms, chances are you already know who that is. But if you haven't, make sure you go and subscribe to them. They got a lot of good stuff. Hopefully the views cool down. Yeah, no, I think we've been getting a lot of people in this stream today. I think it's because it's Saturday. Most people are off. But thanks, guys. We're about to hit 62. If you guys like what you see, just double tap that screen. Got a few other things. These are my KSA crickets for the kids. So I teach them gun safety and all that with those. Definitely suggest it. Yeah, no, when we have, I don't know, less than 200, the chat is easier to keep up with. But lately we've been getting, I don't know what the most we had in the stream was, but I want to say it was a little bit over 5. So what's a sniper? That is an HK SR9T. So do you feel now personally, Mark? I don't know. Now I've used Magpul for like my ARs and stuff, but trying to think as far as like Glock mags, I don't know how those run. That's something I could do though. Check out. Yeah, so that one's I think I said it, HK SR9T. It's HK's attempt to like work around the assault weapons ban. So this is a pre-ban. But hey, John, thanks for subbing, man. Okay. Okay, guys, favorite handgun. Now for ridiculousness, definitely this right here, the Desert Eagle. So yeah, this isn't like actually a PSG one, but this is how it came from HK. So they put the the PSG one pistol grip, the trigger pack, as you can see the trigger, that right there, what is it? The stock. So I call this like a poor man's PSG one, and it's kind of not really true still because this is like 10K or something like that. That's the second most valuable. This is the first most. That Trink shotgun is super, super rare. Yeah, no, the whatchamacallit, The Desert Eagle is a great one. I love the Desert Eagle. Now for usefulness, I really, really like that Glock 19. So little pointer hand. Yes, yeah. It's so I got a good deal on that a couple years ago. So very, very happy. Hey, you like the display? So Hold Up Display sent me this. Sent me the gun wall and all of that. They've got a lot of great stuff. So if you guys are looking for a wall or just like gun racks kind of things, check them out. You can mention me, the Arms Room. They'll give you a discount. So, and I don't get kickbacks or no affiliate links or anything. So, whew. Let's see, guys. Devin, I can do that. Typically, I do that if you guys want, like on a super chat or something. But how much? Enjoy the weekend. Hey, right back at you, Terman. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I mean, I'm still on. I'm not hopping off yet, but I appreciate you guys all for being here. So, guys, we're about to hit 62K. I appreciate all you guys. If you guys like what you see, double tap that screen. The oldest, this right here, Japanese musket. It's a Matchlock. So, I want to say it's like a Tanegashima is what it's called, actually. So, yeah, we'll do probably 2 more streams today, man. On the weekends, I try to do a lot. Spend most of the day on the stream with you guys, so. Let's see. I do have a double barrel. It is, you can't really see it. It's underneath my tripod, but yeah. Devin, I'll probably be back on, let's see, it's about 10 o'clock. So I'll probably hop off in an hour. I might even just stay on for a while. I don't know. But chances are, if you check today, I'll probably be on. We'll see. That's a lot of guns. Lazy Joe, it is. That's a lot. Swiss. I do have a B&T GHM9, that right there. And then correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Schmidt-Rubin is Swiss as well. Maybe I'm wrong, but what are the, okay, so the colorful ones are KSA Crickets. Those are for my kids. I teach them how to shoot and stuff safely with those. So they're good ones. Definitely suggested. Join every time. Devin, I appreciate you, bud. Seriously. I really do appreciate it. Okay, guys, we are 30 away from 62K. So the Uzi looking thing is actually a Steyr SPP. Hey, Rizzler, can we hear the Saiga? Yeah, absolutely. You got it, bud. Let me heart that and like it. Let's get some W's in the chat for Rizzler. So since I'll rack the Saiga 12 looking one. And we'll keep you guys over here this time. I wish I could show you, but YouTube is very weird about that. So I'll do it to where you can see that and see the live counter and all that. All right, Rizzler, this one's for you, bud. 3, 2, 1. Here we go again. One more time. Hopefully you could hear that decent. We'll put that back on the wall. And okay, hopefully I didn't miss any super chats or anything. I think we're good. But yeah. Okay, thing next to the Bison. So unique, looks like a giant revolver. So yeah, that is a Federal Riot gun. It's a 37 millimeter launcher. So it does smoke, tear gas, rubber baton rounds, flashbangs, lots of stuff. So Exotic Ammo sent me a whole bunch of stuff to shoot out of that. And then they're sending me a few launchers too, so. What are you doing? Yeah, so Ken, they don't care about that, but on a live stream, you can't show it. So I can't touch any of these. I can't pick them up. It's a tube. Yeah, Dexter, exactly. But yeah, so YouTube's rules are I can't touch any of these on the live stream. You can't see me touch them. Harris, yeah, probably so, man. What do you think about the Glock 22 Gen 5? So I didn't have a Gen 5, but I had a Glock 22. It might have been a Gen 3. And I liked it. I traded it away. I kind of wish I wouldn't have. Okay. Let's see. Beautiful gun. Looks, yeah, no, definitely. I think that's something that I want to say, don't quote me on it, Bosk or something. I can't remember. I think that inspired his gun, or maybe that was a similar one. I can't remember exactly, so don't quote me on it. One of my favorites is going to be, let's see, I'm going to sit down for a second. Probably SVT 40, one of those. So I've never shot a SIG 1911. Okay. What gun is the purple? The purple is a SIG 938. So I got that for my wife. And yeah. Um, dude, Ken, what? That's crazy, man. How do they do that? Um, because dude, I'm telling you, the first time I did a live stream, I picked one of these up, and YouTube completely shut down my stream. And then I pointed with my finger. That's why I use this now. I pointed with my finger, and they said I picked something up, and so I lost my privileges for like a day or two. So anyway, more power to them. I'm glad they're able to, but dude, I can't get away with it. So YouTube is definitely uptight. So, but Ken, I make lots of videos. Like I take all this stuff to the range and make videos. I can't get away with it on a live stream. But dude, more power to him, man. Get the GTO 211. I'll have to look it up, man. Yeah, Ken. The thing I found is things don't really make sense with YouTube most of the time. So I got I've got a strike and a couple warnings and stuff for some BS, but it is what it is. Anyway, I am on Rumble. I just don't really post much. I just don't get much traction on Rumble. So now, no John Wick stuff, dude. Ken, that's great, man. Are they live streaming on YouTube? I know Twitch you can, but on YouTube, maybe I don't know, man. I don't know. That's interesting. So yeah, this is gold plated. It's got some gold, but man, it's not really like. If it does have gold, it's probably not much. Get me on the Sean Ryan podcast. I just don't think I have enough to say. The kind of people that he gets on there, are like, I don't know, they've got a lot to say. I'm just a regular guy, I guess. G3, no G3s. Well, I guess technically this is a HK SR9T. That's the closest thing. Now the super skinny revolver is the Earl. That's a 22 long rifle, 22 Magnum revolver. Let's see. Yeah, I got a few German stuff. Um, let's see, Jared. Uh, oh, yeah, I have no idea, bud. Let's see. Yes, there's a 37 millimeter. There's a couple of flashbangs right here, and I've got a few other things too, guys. We're 8 away from 62K. I appreciate all you guys. Let's see. I'll show you some of the other 37 millimeter stuff I got. I try to not step on these. So I've got some firework rounds from Exotic Ammo, and then I've got some smoke. Hey, Ken, I appreciate you, bud. Seriously, I really do. Um, yeah, I'll be here, dude. Don't worry. And if I'm always, I go live most days. So, is it legal to have a minigun? I mean, it's legal, but you have to go through some hoops to get something like that. Maybe. I think you'd have to be some sort of like a, what is it? As an SOT, some sort of class 3 FFL. I don't know. I'm not super read up on all that. Guys, thanks for 62K. We just passed it. I appreciate you. Yes, I do have a World War I, 1911 right there. Made in 1917. Let's see. 338, no 338s. And no 50 cals, not yet. Yes, I do plan on getting some more suppressors. I've got one currently, but I do plan to get some more. Yep, as John Paul Jones said, they are all real, all legal, totally fine. Yeah, Jordan, for sure. But yeah, no, they're all legal, I promise. It'd be kind of dumb if these weren't legal. So, no ARPs, no ARPs. Maybe at some point, but hey, SL, thanks, bud. Thanks. I appreciate all you guys. Thanks for 62K. Your voice sounds like Topher Grace. People have said that before, man. Honestly. 4570 lever. I need one. I don't have any 4570 levers. I've got a 22 Heritage Settler and a Uberti clone, which is a 45 Colt. Let's see. On the far left, that's an SVT 40 right there. Trapdoor. Yes, I do have a trapdoor, guys. I'll show you. Keep putting in the rips. Hey, thanks. 614, I appreciate you, bud. If you guys haven't checked out the 614 live, he's got an awesome channel too. So show him some love. We've got the trapdoor rifle right here, guys. 4570, definitely a cool one. How come videos of people using the fire range are allowed? So, John, it just depends. Now, if they're, like, I've got lots of videos on my channel for all the stuff at the range. It's just live streams that I've had issues with. You can't touch any of these on a live stream, but you can make videos of them. I make lots of videos. Of course, 614, of course, man. Benjamin, I've pretty much taken, I'd say 90% of these to the range. There's some that I just need ammo for, or they need fixing. The Gewehr 43 needs to be fixed. So, okay, interesting. Ken, I'm going to look into it, bud. Yeah, I'll look into it. Any AKs? I've got a Zastava M70 right here. Right there. The purple. So I've got these right here. These are KSA Crickets, 22s. And then I think this is the purple you're asking about, though. So this one's a SIG 938. This one's for my wife. It's a 9mm. But yeah, SL, yeah, I'll definitely get into like reloading and all that. Specifically for like stuff like this. This is a 32 rimfire, which is super hard to come by. Well, that's not true. You can find ammo for it, but it's like collectible now. So you're going to be, it's going to be a lot. So, but I could reload stuff for that and it'd be fine. Heisenberg? You don't have to roast me like that, man. What's my dream gun? Probably an MP40, Lewis gun, BAR, something like that. Hey, Family Guy, bro. How's it going, bud? Thanks for being here. Okay, no belt feds yet. Hey, say hi to the wife for me. Absolutely. You can say hi to her yourself. She's in here. Well, maybe she's not. She's watching the kids, so. But I'll tell her. Don't worry. Is that a Mac 11? So it's actually a Steyr SPP right there. Yep, got some Glocks. Got a Glock 19, a Glock 21, and I need to get a Glock 26. Or no, I've got a Glock 26. Sorry, guys. My brain's fried a little bit. Hi, Cody's wife. Yep. Hi, wife. Thanks for watching the kids for me. So 62K. I appreciate all you guys. What is my EDC? So Glock 19. That's my EDC. Thanks everybody for being here. It seems like we've held around like 300 or so for most of the stream. Seriously, I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's how he keeps... exactly, Ken. I appreciate that, bud. Seriously. Okay. Also, my grandmother is in here, too. My grandmother always watches my streams, so she's in here, too. She won't say anything in the chat, but I know she's watching. The gold handgun is the Desert Eagle, 50 Action Express. Okay, so Ukraine mission, probably rifle-wise, that right there. Daniel Defense M4 V7 Pro. Pistol-wise, that right there. Glock 19. If I really needed a shotgun, I'd take that trench. So, point to the Cyclops. So I do have the Cyclops. That thing is insane. 4570. It's crazy, man. Recoil on that is, it's a lot. Let's see. Sorry, am I not? Let me see real quick. Smuko. I can like click your thing and see. Oh, I don't have a Thompson. I wish I had a Thompson, man. Eventually, though. Sorry, guys. I don't try to ignore you or anything. The chat just goes pretty quick. I do have a lot of World War I stuff, guys. Here's a World War I Gewehr 88. What else we got? World War I French Berthier? I don't know how you say it. I'm going to look it up after this. And a few other stuff. Yeah, guys, it's hard to see everybody's messages, but super chats, I read all of them. So I don't miss any super chats, but I do miss a lot of chats, guys. I try to get to everybody. Yeah, definitely shotguns for drones. Yeah, the whole drone stuff is definitely crazy now. 414, I might do something like that, to be honest. The closest thing to the M16 is that Colt SP1 right there. 100 people talk. Yeah, no, it gets a little bit crazy. I don't know how long that sword is, but it's a World War II Japanese sword, Type 95. Yeah, simply, so the issue that what I found is like you can show it, you just can't touch it or point to it. This is the workaround for pointing. But yeah. Hey, anybody who doesn't sub to Arms Room sits when they pee. Blaze, how's it going, buddy? If you guys haven't checked out Guns Blazing Ranch, you should. If you like my stuff, you'll really like his stuff. He's got a lot of stuff. All right, let's go ahead and get some W's in the chat for Blaze, and we'll get him a ping. Here we go, buddy. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. I appreciate all you guys for being here. We just hit 62K subs. Thanks to all you guys. But yeah, if you guys don't subscribe, you sit down when you pee. I'm looking. I've seen the live count. It's not really going up very much, so yeah. Anyway, okay. Yeah, it's probably about three feet, right? Something like that. 100K in no time, brother. Yeah, I think we could hit it by the end of the year. To be honest, Blaze, I appreciate you, man. Seriously. At some point, guys, we'll do something together. We'll do a collab. Fan giveaway, yeah, for sure. At some point, we'll do that as well. So I'm working on getting some merch and all that, if that's something that interests you guys. I just want it to be like actually good, not just making merch to make merch. I want it to be something you guys would actually like, I guess. So I'm out here in Missouri. I'm kind of near Kansas City. So yeah, no, Blaze has got a lot. He's got an awesome channel. I'm serious. Chances are you guys have seen his videos already, even if you don't realize you have. So the sword's probably 2, yeah, something like that. Something like that, guys. MG08, now that would be cool. So something cool about Kansas City, they've got a World War I museum. So I've been there a couple times, and they've got a lot of cool stuff in there. So, JC, that's just the rules for YouTube for live streams. You can't pick them up, you can't touch them, stuff like that. Okay. So, now, so Ken, I need more ammo. I used to have a ton of ammo. That was before I started this channel. Now I go to the range like a lot, and so I've went through a lot of ammo. Gen 5 Glocks. I do have a Glock 19 Gen 5, this right here. Definitely like it. That's my go-to. You could stream on Twitch. Yes, the rules are different, Aiden. I do have a Twitch. I just don't really stream on it much. But I could do an actual stream at range. Maybe. Where I go is kind of out in the woods, so I don't know that I have much signal, but still, I could try it. Can you say hi to my friend Ice? Okay, Diggs. We've watched you a lot. Watched you a ton. Hey, thanks, Elgator. And I appreciate all you guys. On vacation in St. Augustine. Nice. Heck yeah, bud. Okay, my dream is to own a 1911. So I've only got one, but the one I do have I like. It's World War I, 1917. So what's the process to get a full auto? It depends. It depends if you get something that's transferable or not. Now, I want to say transferable stuff. I'm not sure. I've never went through the process, but I know it's definitely a pretty penny for transferables. Now, I know you can get some newer stuff for less. Okay, there we go. Full auto, get an SOT or a pre-86. Thank you. That was way more simple than I was about to say. Suppressors, I've only got one so far, but I do plan to get some more. Omega 9K on that B&T GHM9. Let's see. Don't read. So yeah, this is all my personal stuff, guys. This is my personal collection. I'm not an FFL or anything like that. Maybe in the future, but not for now. So a lot of I subbed to you. Hey, good job. Thanks, Pax. Thanks for subbing to him. Yep, we got the M1 Garand, we got the M1 Carbine, and yeah. Nice collection in my country. Oh, we can only have 8. Dang, man. I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah. What are those 3? Okay, the colorful rifles are KSA Crickets. These right here. So the pink, the blue, and the purple, these are for my kids. I need one more for the newest kid. And so I take him to the range. Well, some of them. Like this one's for my 2-year-old. He is not ready. He's crazy. But my 5-year-old, for this one, she's definitely ready for that. And so I've taken her a few times. She does really good. So biggest thing is I just want to teach them safely. I don't want the first time they see these things to be like at a friend's house. But yeah. Repeaters, no. Well, no, I guess that's not true. I've got a few lever actions. Got the Settler right here and a Uberti 1873 clone. But, yeah. AR-15s, I do have some ARs. I got a Daniel Defense, M4 V7 Pro, Beretta ARX, Colt SP1. SOT is to manufacture machine guns. Pre-86. Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, bud. Thanks for clearing that up. Hopefully you guys, if you guys don't know, now you know. Some revolvers, you got it. So I've got this Rock Island M206. I like it. It's actually very great budget, like entry level revolver. That's in 38. Here's the Smith & Wesson Model 2. We've got Colt Army Special right here. What else do we got, guys? The Earl. We've got Taurus Judge. The Barkeep. The Heretics Barkeep, rather. Heretics, I always say Settler, but it's not. It's a Rough Rider. That lever action is a Settler. So, SL, yeah, definitely it is, man. That's why I personally don't have one yet. We'll get there. In my opinion, what's the worst gun ever made? I feel like there's a lot of great contenders out there. I want to get a Zip 22. I've heard bad things about them. Worst gun is Alter 9. Okay. I don't even know what that is. Let me look. I'll show you guys this for a sec while I look that up. All right. Google. All right. Alter 9. Oh, that thing. I know what that is. Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I was watching a video. I forget who was making one. Blaze, I feel like you probably have a video on the Alter 9, right? Okay, the Alter 9 is my favorite. That's kind of how I feel about, like, ones that really suck. I still love them. Trying to think. I know your Nambu runs better. Mine does not. I still love it, though. It's a bit of a pain at the range, but, man, it's beautiful. Okay, let's see what else. I don't know. I believe it. I believe it, Blaze. I need to get some crazy ones. I want, like, a Liberator, like the World War II. That thing is cool. Okay, what you guys got any questions? What is that FDE pistol? So this is the SIG M17. It's the newest. It's very controversial, but yeah. My brain's not working. It's the newest Army handgun. So exactly, Aiden, exactly. I'm trying to think, what did I get? That's kind of why I got like some of this stuff right here. That Phoenix Arms Raven. Was it a Cobra? Cobra? It's a CA38. I forget which. I've got to turn on my notification. No, you do, yeah. Jean Paul Jones, he's got some awesome stuff. Any SKSs? Yes, we got a Norinco SKS right here. And then a Yugo SKS. I've got another Norinco somewhere else. The little finger is crazy work. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Want the Viper. The Viper, is that the, like the John Wick handgun? Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong. No ARPs, Habib, but maybe. Do I know what the Liberator was for? Yeah. I think I know what it was for. Like, it was like, I feel like they were dropped to the, correct me if I'm wrong, the French resistance, or maybe just resistance in general. And you used it to get something better, essentially. Yeah, maybe. So my M1 is Underwood, and then, or not my Garand, my carbine is Underwood. This one's Springfield. But yeah. So I believe 1944, 1943, something like that. And try to get the Gewehr 43 running again. We'll see. I'm in talks with somebody. Okay, AAG, come on, man. You must sit down when you pee. Thanks, guys. Thanks for subscribing and all that. Probably, yeah. I think so. The action just doesn't come back, but it could be springs. So let's see. Any G3 A3s? None of those. Oh, you naughty. Man. Okay. Any Glock 26? So I do have a Glock 26, but it's not with me. I've loaned it to my family for now. Also, I loaned my parents a SIG P320X5, so yeah. I should probably get that back from him and give him something different. Okay, most common problem. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. No switches yet, guys. No switches. Let's see. If you guys got any questions, throw it in the chat. If you guys like what you see, double tap that screen. I appreciate all you guys. No Glock 42s yet, but we'll get there. Started with cap and ball. I need some. Need some more. Hey, laid off. Thanks, bud. Okay. Any Austrian gun? So I do have a Steyr M95. It was sporterized, though, right there. I think that's it, though. What's up, dude? I love your collection. New York. Thanks, bud. I appreciate you. Whew. How much? I don't know, Brax. I honestly don't even know how many I have. I keep saying I'm going to count and I forget. So I'll get there, though. I'll count it eventually. Let's see, guys. I'm going to put you guys up here for a sec on the tripod. I'm going to check some stuff. Hey, NCR, how's it going, bud? I don't know. Yeah. Hey, Steven, thanks for the $2, bud. Let me heart that and like it. Let's get some W's in the chat for Steven. And let's move to the light so it looks a little bit better for you guys. Okay. So if you guys are new to the stream, anytime we get super chats, I do an M1 Garand ping as a thank you. So Steven, this one is for you, bud. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. Okay. Rifle for days? Yeah, pretty much. Got a lot of random stuff. Aiden, thanks, man. All right, let's get this back up there. And let's see. All right, I was going to check something. What was I going to check? I forgot, guys. Steven, I appreciate you, man. Seriously. You're helping the channel. All you guys are, really. Not going to lie. Okay, how often do I go shooting? I used to go a lot more, but I go probably once or twice a week now. Grayson, so yes, the crickets are for my kids. The oldest thing is this not trench. Oh my goodness. This is what is it? Also, don't mind my Crocs. Japanese matchlock. Tanegashima is what it's called. I believe I probably mispronounced that, but yeah. That's the oldest. Do I prefer AK or AR? Aiden, so both. I like both. I like everything, to be honest, but I'm definitely more familiar with the ARs. I've used them more, so yep, got the tactical Crocs, so I like them. What's the range and what's the preferred ammo? So I need some more ammo for this, and I really haven't taken it out to distance. It's mostly been like a safe queen kind of thing, and then I started the channel, so then I don't know, I like mag dumped into a berm, and that was it. That's all I've done with it, so. Yes, I do have a Omega 9K, just one can. Thank you, Brax. But we'll get there. I need some 22 cans. CJ, none of those. JC, yeah. But it is what it is. I got too many at this point, so. No STG 44s. But yeah, if anybody broke in, like it would take them a while to like get all this stuff. It's moving them or like logistically it's a pain. But it's a good problem to have. Very happy to have this problem. So let's see, guys. This is a Walther KKM Sport Gewehr. It's a 22 trainer from World War II. We've got the Steyr M95, the Krag, French Berthier. I'm just going to say Berthier from now on. This right here is a Saiga 12 clone, the SDS Lynx. High Point Carbine, Uberti 1873 clone. Or reproduction, maybe. Springfield Trapdoor, Heritage Settler, Gewehr 88. Hey, you're good, Blaze. Have a good one, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. If you guys haven't checked out Guns Blazing Ranch, you definitely should. He's got an awesome channel. Thanks, bud. Norinco SKS. It's a M44 Mosin, 9130 Mosin. And what's the most... Okay, the thing that's worth the most, let me turn my light around. So this right here is actually the thing that's most valuable. That Trank shotgun right there. Reason why is most of these were destroyed. And yeah, anyway. So, if your collection doesn't have a BAR, you should get one. Oh, absolutely. I'd love to have a BAR. So, CJ, I shoot just about all of them. I'd say they're all investments, but definitely kind of, I don't know. I take them to the range, especially now that I started my channel. So, what do I have that's kind of like one of a kind? Let's see. Gewehr 43 is, I mean, it's rare. It's definitely rare. This one, maybe that Japanese Maxlock, that's definitely a one of a kind kind of thing for me. And what else do we got? Got some random stuff, but SL Private. I found it. I just happened to find somebody getting rid of it. So, and that was actually the best deal I ever got. So, let's see. M1 carbine. Yes, it is in 30. It's an Underwood. It's a cool one. 1943. It is what the barrel is dated. Trimmer about to poke through. I need to watch Trimmer again. I haven't seen it in a long time. There was a house down the block. Oh my goodness. Dang, JC, that sucks. That really sucks. I'm gonna have to come up with a contingency plan for something like that. So it's not actually PP Bison, it's a PSA Stison. So it's PSA's clone of the Bison. Jealous Bro, awesome collection. You have lots of. Hey, thanks, CJ. I appreciate that. You want to see the sword? Yeah, you got it, bud. Type 95 Shingunto NCO sword. It's a cool one. Trying to think. So it is like serial numbered and all that. These were machine made. I don't think they were handmade. So also I guess that got put there at some point. I need to get some fire suppression. Yeah, definitely. Beautiful sword. Thanks, SL. Thanks, bud. Still dope. I didn't get anything from CMP. This did I got it from somebody who got it from the CMP, but yeah. No, I believe it, JC. Hey, hello, good sir. Right back at you, Whiskey. If you guys haven't checked out Whiskey Helps, check him out. He's got an awesome channel too. We get a lot of great channels in here, so yeah. Yes, exactly. So yes, this is the way around pointing. I use this little baby rubber hand, whatever, on a bayonet. And so that's the way around. If I point, might get in trouble, but this is okay. At least so far it's been. JC, thanks, bud. Hey, respect. I appreciate you. Seriously. SVT 40 is right there. Okay. No Spanish Star pistols. Maybe eventually, though. That'd be kind of cool. I feel like those are pretty cool. I didn't even notice it was on a bayonet. Oh, yeah, you're good. Yeah. It was one of those things like, oh, yeah, thinking like the book fair as a kid. Oh, my gosh. That was like, those were the times. Let's see, guys. If you've got any questions, throw it in the chat. The baby hand does make the guns look bigger. Indeed. Indeed. Car 98K? Nah, yeah, not yet, Jennifer, but we'll get there. Yeah, so I just can't handle them on a live stream. I can handle them on videos. So, high carbon steel. Okay, interesting, SL. Thanks, man. New subscriber here. What's the best sniper for you? So I don't really have too much long range precision rifles. Maybe this HK SR9T. That's probably my best one, I guess. No, exactly, Aiden. Those were the days, man. Those were the freaking days. Guys, we're almost at 62K 100. I appreciate all you guys. We just hit 62 not too long ago, so. Yeah, no, Megabyte, I was never really around for that, but yeah, I wish. I should have been get my priorities straight in like second grade. How dare I? I wish, but yeah, so I got that. I mean, these were like I don't even remember, man. Let's see. No, Kobe, I don't have any of those, man. But maybe eventually. No, you're good, Megabyte. I'm 28, so I'm not. I don't know. Like whenever so my first rifle was a Mosin that my dad gave me, and so those weren't like crazy hard to come by at that point. But let's see. What is the hardest gun to maintain? trying to think. I get most nervous to maintain this one, but yeah. What is the longest target you hit so far? Trying to think, probably like eight or 900 meters, maybe. But the kicker to that is, it was when I was in the Army doing a qualification range with like a 240 Bravo, which is a machine gun. So you're shooting like 8 rounds downrange. So it doesn't really count. I mean, it counts, but it's not like I wasn't doing precision marksman or anything. Anyway, but for like an M4, 300 meters maybe. So I don't do too much precision stuff, guys. I do have some SKSs. There's a Yugo right there, and a Norinco SKS right there. I think I would take an M60. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind. If you guys got any questions, definitely throw it in the chat. I'll do my best to answer it. I appreciate all you guys for being here. If you like what you see, double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button. Okay. Our good scope, yes, definitely. So ATI sent me this scope right here, an optic LPVO. I'm gonna put that on that Daniel Defense in a little bit once I get the mount for it. And then I got a few little red dots sent to me as well. So biggest thing with this stuff is like when I receive something from a company, it's totally fine. Like I don't mind doing reviews and stuff, but I have to like, I want to be able to give my full honest opinion. You know, like I don't want to, I'm not going to take something if they're like, hey, you can have this, but you got to give a positive review. Like, no, I'm going to give my whatever I think and all that. So I don't want to be a shill at the end of the day. So the oldest gun, guys, is Japanese Matchlock right here. Tanegashima is, I believe, what it's called. So 8mm Mausers. I don't know that I do, honestly. This Mauser's in 308. And yeah, our scouts still had grease guns. Dude, that's crazy, Mega. That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Anything with, yes, I've got a suppressor right here, Omega 9K on this GHM9. So let's see, guys. So actually, yeah, they didn't come with stocks or anything like that back then. Typically, like the samurai and stuff would all like, think about like archers and stuff, how they all get together in a line, or muskets. They'd get together and just like fire off a volley together. So something like that. Nothing from Iraq or anything. So maybe eventually, but CJ, thanks, bud. I do have some Lugers. There's a Luger right there. And there's a Luger, can't see it, but it's right there. No Ruger PC chargers or anything like that. Okay. My mic is probably going to die soon, so. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yes, I do have a Winchester Trink shotgun right here. It's a cool one. I definitely like it. Guys, we're almost at 62K, 100. One more. I know it'll, the second I look away, it'll go up. So I'm gonna look for like 5 more seconds. And there we go. Okay, nice. We got 2. Thanks, guys. Lee Enfield right there. Yep. World War I, #1 Mark III. I should Apple Samurai. This is just a rental house right now. Eventually, if we're the next Demolition Ranch or something, we'll get there, but not right now. Like and subscribe. Thanks, CJ. All right, bro, gotta go. Yeah, you have a good one too, Aiden. I appreciate you, man. So if you guys are new, anytime we get donations, I do a M1 Garand ping, or like donations, I mean like super chats or stuff. But yeah. What's the last gun, the AK? The Romanian PSL right here? It looks like the Dragunov, but it's not. Do you have an Austrian World War I? So I'd have a Steyr M95 right there. But yeah. Dude, Shadow, yeah, for sure. For sure. M28, I don't have any of those. Steven, do you like your Ruger 1911? I feel like that'd be kind of a cool one to have. Whew. Okay, so yeah, this one's a Romanian PSL. This one is an SVT 40. Hey, Steven, thanks, man. Thanks for that $2, bud. Let's go ahead and heart that and like it. Let's get some W's in the chat for Steven. And let's get you the ping, bud. So like I said, anytime we get super chats, we do a ping. So we're about to do one right now. Steven, this one is for you, man. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, buddy. All right. Alrighty, so there's that. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I think I'm good. Yes, I have shot at Staccato. One of my army buddies let me mess around with his at the range. Definitely cool. Definitely cool. Have you ever accidentally sweared on stream? So I don't typically swear. I don't cuss much or anything. I mean, trust me, I've been around it, so it doesn't bother me. But trying to think. I think there was a time I read a chat and I wasn't even thinking and I just read something, but that's about it. Okay. Let's see, guys. What lever guns do you have? No, Vincent, none of those. The only lever guns I've got is Heretic Settler and an Uberti 1873 clone. That's about it. Oh my gosh, Dexter Morgan's in here, man. This is crazy. Type 99, yeah, I do. It's sporterized right there, sadly. Least favorite and go. Least favorite, let's see. Maybe this one because it doesn't work right now, but I'll get it working. So the guy that I got it from just didn't tell me that it didn't work, so it is what it is. Do you have an M1? I do. It is right here. M1 Carbine, M1 Garand, Gewehr 43, Ross Rifle Mark II, SVT 40. Okay, trapdoor. I do have a trapdoor. I'll show you. Right there. Springfield trapdoor rifle. SVT 40, yep. Got it right there. I love that thing. So, Mr. Tabby, I don't have one of those. Arasaka is type 1 or type 2? I need to check, honestly. I don't know. Overcooked pizza, yeah, you're not wrong. Shadow, you're not wrong. Okay, my Desert Eagle is a 50 AE. SKSs are, one's right there. Right there. Samir. Please. Please, Samir. What did we end up naming the pointer? I don't remember. What did we name it, guys? I don't remember. Do you have an AWP? I don't. So I do have a rolling block right there. And then I've got a falling block right here. Steven's falling block, all that kind of good stuff. Pointy. Yeah, I think we did name it Pointy, didn't we? Mr. Miniguns. Yeah, I do have a few. Gabriel, I appreciate you, bud. So yeah, this looks like an Auto 5. It's actually a Remington Model 11. So it's the same, essentially. It's a World War II riot gun. This is the PSL. A few other things, guys. Okay, Enfield, yes. Lee Enfield right here. Sorry, it keeps focusing. We've got a, what else do we got? P14 Enfield right here. So I do have a few launcher. Well, I have one launcher currently. This is a 37 millimeter launcher, but yeah. Okay. Hey, Gabriel, I appreciate you, bud. Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe not just a few. You like the pointy finger? Thank you. The Bison is a PSA Stizen. Shadow, I need a 40 mic at some point. We'll get there. What about AR-18s or 180s? I'd love to have one of those, but I don't currently. No Remington 870s. I've got a Winchester Model 1200 right here. That's, I don't know, shrink shotgun. So, hey, Steven, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. Seriously. Sarthak, I appreciate you. Paul, I probably will. Let's see. M1, thanks for being here. It does need a mini cannon. I need a Gatling gun is what I need. That'd be kind of cool. 730, I'm working on that, bud. Not yet. Skylarker, none of those either. XM177, is that the... What is that? I'm trying to think. It's either the Army rifle or that launcher. No, I'm completely off. I'm just an idiot. Okay, it's the Car 15. Never mind. Yeah, sometimes I get it very wrong, and I did. Chill Spaghetti Man. Is the AC 130 overkill? I don't think so. I think it's I think it's good. I need one. Nice collection. Hey, thanks, bud. It's like the OG M4. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Don't mind me. Just an idiot. Is that a Mattel M16? So it's actually a Colt SP1, but definitely looks like it. One of my favorites. Yep, bayonets are legal. This is on a bayonet right here. And yeah. Nathan, probably 60, 50, something like that. Somewhere around in there. Okay. What one do I like more, the AK or the SKS? That's a hard question. I like the Yugo SKS, but I would definitely like some more AKs. I just don't have very many. I've got that AK right there, so I don't feel like it's a fair thing. Um, Grumpy, I'm sorry, buddy. Thanks for being here. I didn't see High Points making a rifle. I'm gonna have to look into that. No HK 32s, but that'd be kind of cool. I like the HK rifles. They're just like hard to come by and pretty spendy. So SIG 320. Yep, I've got the SIG M17 right here. It's basically a 320. I don't carry it. I'm very careful with it. It's yeah, I don't know. But this thing recoils the most. Cyclops, the Bond Arm Cyclops 4570. That thing is insane. No, Shadow, no. You're not supposed to tell them that. Dang. Yeah, yeah, Nathan. I wish I could like actually answer questions like that. YouTube is so weird. M16. How do I feel about PSA? The only PSA I've got is that PSA Stizen, and I like it. Not gonna lie, it is, yeah, maintaining these things it's a bit. Have a great weekend, everybody. Got to go. Steven, thanks for being here, brother. Have a good weekend. I'll be back on throughout the weekend, so feel free to stop by. Shadow likes anchovies on his pizza. Oh, I know he does. I have heard about the new production Garands. I'm definitely curious to see how they are. We'll see. The Mark 12 is really good from PSA. Let me look it up. Let's look it up, buddy. PSA Mark 12. Okay, yeah, that thing looks really cool, man. Not gonna lie, PSA's been coming up with some different stuff. I love anchovies. I'm a Marine, of course. Nice. Nice, man. The Mod Zero. Heck yeah. Mark 12 is a great platform. You know, I'm going to need to do something like that, guys. Okay, guys, let's see. I'll probably hop off soon. I need to see if my mic is still going. It is still going currently. I'm going to plug it up. One sec. Sorry, I'm trying to plug up my mic, guys. There we go. It's plugged up, so probably might be a little bit harder to hear me, but you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys over here for a sec on this tripod. And then I can sit a little bit closer to the mic and try to answer some chats. Yep, they're all real. All these are real. I actually prefer outdoor ranges. I really like outdoor ranges more, I think. But yeah. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Colt 45, I do have the old Colt 1911. It's a made 1917. But Derek, I'm good, man. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. All right, SIG P320 is winning. That's actually kind of surprising. But let's see. Yeah, so I don't have a 460 Magnum Omad. I wish I did. So none of those. Do I have a musket? I've got a few muskets, guys. Do I do collaborations with other gun tubers? I'm definitely open to it. I haven't really done too many, but I talk to a lot of different gun tubers. So yeah, it's a lot of guns. Hey JT, I appreciate you, buddy. Let's see. I do want to get a Zip 22. I know they're terrible, but I want one anyway. I think it'd be funny and cool for the channel. So let's try this pull, bolt action, or semi-auto. We could do that. I was debating on doing another pull anyway. So let's do it. Yeah, dude, Gabriel, for sure, man. I think I subscribed to you. Let me double check though. I try to subscribe to all the boys. All right, subscribed. Okay, are you in the Marines, or were you in the Marines? Maybe. It looks like it. All right, what was my first? I had a Charles Daly, a pump action. That was my first one, guys. Yeah, so those colorful ones are actually for my kids. All right, let's do. Okay. All right, I just put it up there. 1911 or Browning high power. I'd love to have a high power. I don't have one, but it'd definitely be cool. Second from the bottom. That is a Stevens falling block. Right there's a Stevens falling block. It's a 25 Stevens. I got a few Mosins, obviously. KSA Crickets right here. Hey, you're good, Mega. Have a good one, dude. I appreciate you being here, man. So, seriously. Okay. Ooh, guys, I'll probably hop off soon. Yeah, no, it is kind of difficult, right? So it's in 25 Stevens. 25 Stevens is it's kind of a hard thing to come by these days. So, yeah. Doesn't take clips or individual bullets. So you can do both, Adam. You can do both. So you've got what's called a stripper clip. You can put that in there, or you can just load the rounds one at a time. It just depends. It just depends. All right, let me... Hey, you're good. You're good, John Paul Jones. I'm about to hop off too, buddy. So, no worries. Just looked it up. That's fine. Yeah, man. It's definitely an interesting one. All right, let's see, guys. I'm going to take you guys back off. I feel like it's boring just to have you guys just sit and look at that. So, okay. So we got a lot of random stuff over here. A lot of people like the SIG 938. Definitely a cool one. We've got the SIG M17, the PHP MV9. Here's a High Point C9. You should rechamber your kids 22. Oh my gosh. Dude, Christian, that would be crazy. Just see my 5-year-old go flying. Tactical, you're right, buddy. Honestly, I don't know how you guessed it, but you did. I think I want to say it's just 25, Paul. But I don't know. I'm not an expert on 25 Stevens at all. I got this not even realizing that 25 Stevens is like something that's... Well, to be honest, the guy just threw this in with whatever deal we were doing, so I didn't know. But I'm happy to have it. Hi, bro, all the way from North India. Hey, Omar, thanks, bud. Seriously. Okay, what's my favorite caliber to shoot? I love taking 22 to the range. I go through a lot of it for not very much. And I probably go through 7.62 by 54 a lot. Through the Mosins or the SVT-40, that PSL, stuff like that. So, yeah, no, it's a wild caliber for sure, Paul. It is. Like the M18. Hey, thanks, Brian. So this one's the M17, but let's be honest, they're pretty similar. So, I really don't know what the difference is. I think, is the M18 just shorter? I think that's what it is. Nathan, have a good one, buddy. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a good day. Thanks, everybody, for subscribing. We've gotten a decent amount on this stream. So, what's the worst range experience I ever had? Going to the range in Hawaii. I was stationed out in Hawaii for a while. And the range over there, there's only really one public range. And I don't know, the people there are just not Like the rank safety officers are all FUDs, and I get yelled at for everything. Loading more than 5 rounds in my M1 carbine and all that. So, anyway, it is what it is. Subcompact versus full size. So I like both for sure, but obviously concealed carrying, I'd say sub. Golden Desert Eagle, it's ridiculous, guys. It is, but it's a cool one. I do have a lot of revolvers, some old stuff, some new stuff, just a lot of stuff, guys. A lot of random. Okay, what is the ammo that costs the most? It's a good question. I'd say either maybe 50, 45, 70, or you could argue like some of the more obsolete cartridges, like this. If I want to get 32 rimfire, that's probably the most, but it's because it's collectible. So, dude, I love root beer. Root beer is one of my favorites. Luger original. So, I don't think it's original. I think it's just like a mismatch of parts, to be honest. So, we've got another Luger here, which has no markings at all. I don't know what the deal with that one is. So, also got a CZ-27. That's a World War II handgun. Glock 19, Glock 21, Rock Island, Armory. Wait, yeah, that is right. Yeah, okay. I am 206. See a couple of revolvers on your wall, but I see no trigger. How would you fire that? So that's a great question. I'll tell you. So like this is a good example. This is what's called a spur trigger. So it doesn't look like there's a trigger, but there is. So what you do, you pull your hammer back, and then this like clicks up just a hair, and then you can pull the trigger on that. Same with this. So as you can see right there at the bottom, that little piece of metal, that is the trigger. So you pull that back, it pops up just a little bit, and then you can pull the trigger. So that's how a spur trigger works. I also was very confused when I first got one. But once you mess around with it, you realize it makes sense. Hey, you're good, SL. I'll be back on later today, tomorrow, all that stuff. So I appreciate you. Thanks for donating. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a great weekend, man. Let's see. Kunal, I wish I could, buddy. I wish I could. Yeah, I definitely. So it is definitely a risky trigger, and if anyone doesn't necessarily know why, I'll kind of explain. Like if you're new to guns, so if you're carrying this thing, like maybe in your pocket or whatever, it would be dangerous if you had it cocked. Because you see, like most modern handguns come with what's called a trigger guard right here. So that guards that trigger so that you can't just, I don't know, something can't just like pull the trigger. Still, it's not 100% safe, but it's a lot more safe than this. But it just depends. Typically, when you have a holster or something like that, now it's going to cover the trigger guard and all that, make sure nothing can get pulled and stuff like that. But anyway, hopefully I explained that decent. When the trigger doesn't want to guard. Yeah, exactly. No trigger guard. Exactly. Thanks, guys. I just yapped. I do want to SBR this right here, Hank Hill. I appreciate you being here, Hank. And so this is the Steyr SPP, but I do want to SBR it, turn it into like that Resident Evil 4 TMP kind of thing. If I could find an FRT for that, that would be crazy. Yep, I got the M17 right here. Yeah, Boss Dog. You like the wall, man? Hold up display Senate. It's great. It is great. But you don't like the high point. That's okay. I put it up here just to make people like, what the heck? Why do you got that up there? So, can't believe Hank Hill in the flesh. I can't believe it either, Fuzzy. I'm kind of geeking out a little bit. Have you ever shot 338? I haven't. I have not. I prefer it over the SIG. Yeah, same, man. Same. Hey, Anthony, how's it going, buddy? Yeet it. I might, Boss Dog. We might do like a... I'm debating on just like spray painting it and making it like ridiculous, but I wouldn't do that to any of these other ones, but the high point, maybe. We'll see. Let's see, guys. So, yeah, so this is a real one. This is HK SR9T. It's a cool one. I definitely like it. Star Wars White. That's not a bad idea, Boss Dog. No 75 Brown Besses. I do have a Colt 1861 rifled musket. And yeah, the Golden Deagle thinking is the most famous on the wall. Pretty much. It gets most of the attention. Fuzzy, I do. That'd be kind of funny. I just need something ridiculous though. Theo, I can't pick them up on stream. I wish I could, but I can't. Still pretty cool. Absolutely, yeah. Does the launcher... okay, yeah, it does crowd control stuff. So this is a, what is it? Federal riot gun. It's a 37 millimeter launcher. Exotic Ammo sent me some flashbangs for it. Also, it does smoke. They sent me some smoke, some firework rounds. It does tear gas, rubber baton rounds, stuff like that. No, I don't have any of the Lotties, but yeah, tear gas and whatnot, exactly. Dust cover, yes, we do have the Nambu right there. World War II Type 14, definitely a cool one. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Exotic Ammo. And they're sending me some launchers too. They're sending me an underbarrel launcher, so something like this, but I will put it on that. It'll be like an M203 looking thing. And then I've got a new, like a tactical version of this coming too. So I also got sent some optics and stuff like that, so I'll put some of that stuff on some stuff. Is that a Colt news service or Army Special? Army Special. It was made in 1913. It's a 38 Special revolver. Definitely a cool one. But yeah. So I do have the SIG. I don't carry it or anything like that. Mainly I keep it up here as like a controversy thing. So people are like, what the heck? They're like, why you got that or that? They're typically those two people are asking about. Do you like your Army Special? I really, really like mine. So they might have been, Adam. I think they're mismatched. I don't think they're original. So, oh, here's a 1913 as well. Nice, man. Memes, none of those. I don't have the Ludi or anything, but the owl profile is funny. Is that an owl? It is. That is funny. Thanks, guys. We're almost at 62K 200. I appreciate all you guys. Seriously, we're coming up on 2 hours, so I love the soggy owl. Deagle, yep, got the Deagle up there. So, guys, if we get any super chats, I do an M1 Grand Ping as a thank you. We've done a few this stream. What's the next gun you'd want to own? I'm working on getting a Python, a Colt Python, and then after that, who knows? Braxton, thanks for subscribing, bud. I see this is going up. Cool Glock, thanks, Rossi. How much ammo should I... okay. I used to have a lot more ammo. This was way before I started the channel. And now I go to the range a ton for videos and stuff. So, man, I'm constantly going through it. I'm running out of stuff all the time. All right, let's see. Is my mic still going? My mic is still going strong, guys. Okay, the Rick Grimes special, exactly. I want to feel like I'm Rick. Braxton, thanks, bud. Got a few other things over here, guys. A lot of random stuff. Not really, Javon. I don't, not really much of a prepper. I probably should get some stuff like, I mean, I don't think the end of the world or anything's going to happen, but like natural disasters do happen somewhat often. So maybe having some like food and stuff on hand wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know how many I have. Iowa, probably 70 to 80, something like that. I need to count, but we'll see. I love old guns. Hey, same, buddy. Same. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Javon. I feel the same. I think it's like more likely that we'll have like a tornado or a flood or something like that, or maybe a hurricane or something. But not out here in Missouri, but you know, in whatever state you guys are in, I feel like that's more likely than a World War III or something. You know, exactly, Javon. I feel the same. What gun is next to the M16? So we've got the HK SR9T up there. Justin never had to do anything like that, so I hope I never have to. I don't want, that's not something I want to do. That you know sounds like you've experienced it. Wait, what did I say you know to? I don't know. But taking the SKS out, shooting. Oh, yeah, I do have a few SKSs. I've got the Yugo, and then I've got the Norinco. Let's see. No, that makes sense, Fuzzy. It's all good, man. We could definitely go to the range, though. Yeah, we definitely can. Subbing. Hey, Javon, thanks, buddy. Seriously. So I got this from a SWAT guy in North Carolina when I was stationed out there, so. Solar and a battery. I don't currently have anything like that. A non I think I have, but what's the one you keep calling a okay, let me it's right there. Let me look up how you actually pronounce it. It's French. I don't know how the French pronounce it. Bird. Let me see. We're gonna figure it out together. One sec. We're gonna watch a video. It's gonna tell us how to say it.
Berthier.
What?
Berthier.
That doesn't sound right.
Berthier.
Now I'm more confused, guys.
The same name may exist in other languages.
Dude, I have no idea. I'll figure it out later. But yeah. Berthier, I don't know. Maybe that's how you say it. But it's a World War I bolt action. That's what the French used. One of the things they used. Yeah, wood. I definitely agree with you, bud. Why do you keep your bayonets out? I don't know. I just do. Berthier. Is that how you say it? That's kind of how I've been saying it. I don't know if it's Berthier or Berthier. What gun do you really want? But no, the chances. Probably like a Lewis gun. Maybe a BAR, like an actual full auto one, something like that. Maybe. We will see. Okay, Okay, so am I saying it right? Is it Berthier or is it? I don't know. Actually, I definitely have a few. Definitely got a few. Yeah, not a FUD or anything. I just like the history of stuff. I do have new stuff. Like, trying to think, what would a FUD not like? I feel like they probably wouldn't like the Desert Eagle. Probably. I mean, I carry a Glock, so I feel like that too. Hey, Fraser, how's it going? My personal dream. Oh, the PTRS 41. That would be cool, man. Berthier. Okay. Yeah, the Gold Eagle. Absolutely. But yeah, not really a FUD. I just like old stuff. I like new stuff too, but primarily have old stuff. All right, I'm gonna put you guys up here. I'm gonna like turn the camera around so you guys can see me and all that. Dude, I'm starting to get sick too, Adam. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Yeah, PTRS would be crazy, guys. Crazy. All right. So this is me. I'm Cody. I run the arms room. A lot of you guys have seen me before, but I'm gonna like start winding down and all that. So no labels, but maybe eventually. I do have some shotguns. Need some ice cream. I do. But yeah, if you guys got any last minute questions, just throw it in the chat. I'll do my best to answer it. And I'll probably get off soon or get off the stream soon. I do have a shotgun. I've got a Trink shotgun right there. But yeah. Yep, got a Luger up there. And then there's another Luger somewhere right there. But we got a Stinger. That's crazy. Shadow, that would be insane too. But, all right, guys. I think I'm going to hop off now. I'll be back on it a little bit. I'll do another stream today, probably another one tonight as well. So, I hope you guys all have a good day, good weekend. If I see you again, great. If not, be safe out there. And you can't go wrong doing what's right. That's a saying around these parts. So, I appreciate all you guys for stopping by.